So hello friends, today I'm going to discuss Codeforces round 69, div 2, problem B, pillars. So as you can see that statement is big, like understanding each and every step is important here. Because if you miss any of the step or you are not able to understand or skip any of the thing in the statement, you're not probably gonna solve this problem. So first thing is that with a deep intention, just understand the problem, what it's saying, and what are the various conditions or requirement of the problem before just going into you know implementation of this problem. So here, let me explain before I read this statement. So statement a bit complex, so I'm just explaining you in the simple words. So we have n pillars, right? We have n pillars, and we have disk of uh, you know define radius, right? So there are n disk and there are n pillar. So what you have to do is that you have to pick the disk from one pillar and put it into another pillar, and you have to choose one pillar. You have to choose one pillar. Onto that you can place all the disk. So you have to see that it's possible or not. But picking the disk from one pillar and placing it on another pillar, for that we have certain conditions. For example, here you can see that three conditions are given. Based on that, you can pick up one disk from pillar, one particular uh, pillar, and put it into the target pillar. So here you can see that I have three conditions in the statement. So first condition is that whatever disk you are picking from the pillar and putting onto the next pillar, so distance between them should be 1. It means that you cannot put you cannot take out the disk from one pillar and put onto the uh, disk whose distance is more than 2. For example, if you are picking a disk from pillar 1, then you can only put onto pillar 2. Or similarly, if you are picking a disk from 3, you can put it on 4, or you can put it on 2. You cannot do like picking a disk from pillar 2 and putting it onto the pillar 4, because that makes a distance of 2. So first condition is that distance between two pillars should be 1. Second condition is that the pillar that you are choosing for moving a disk to another pillar, the selected pillar must have one disk only. So it should not have 2 or 3, 4 disks. It should have only one disk. And the third condition is that whatever the disk you are picking, for example at ith position, and if you're trying to move that disk on jth position, and if jth position have already some disks, then the topmost disk have radius larger than the disk that you are planning to put on disk j from disk I. So it means that whatever disk that is going on disk on pillar j uh, must have a radius smaller than all the disks that already are there on pillar j. So hope you understand this problem. It's very simple. Like first we need to see that distance between the two pillars that you're choosing I and j should be 1, and the pillar I which are you're choosing to move the disk from ith pillar to the jth pillar, that ith pillar should have at least one disk and the jth pillar on which you are moving a disk. If that pillar have already some disk, then the disk you are placing on the top of all those disks should have must have uh, radius less than the already placed disk. It means that the Thomas disk that is there on the jth pillar and you are placing a disk from ith to jth, then the disk radius of the disk that you are placing must be less than the radius of Thomas must be less than the radius of Thomas disk on the jth pillar. So hope you understand this problem. So I have found few observations while reading this, like if I have for example here you are given a number of pillars and the radius size of each disk on the pillar. So one thing I observe is that if uh, my disk size is in increasing order or decreasing order, answer will always be yes, because in that case what I can do is that, for example, let me explain you. So it's taking a bit time, I don't know why. Okay, now should let's try it again. It's still taking time. Let me try some others. Oh, it's better. Oh, fine. Let me clear this and for example I have disk size in increasing order. So what I can do is that I will pick the maximum disk size and then start placing the disk of smaller size on that. So when I choose this fourth pillar disk, because it's radius is less than disk at fifth pillar, so I can choose this and can place on this. Now here is empty space. Now I cannot move directly this third disk to top of the fourth disk. For that, first I need to move this disk to this place, and after that I can move this disk to this place. Because of my first condition, that distance between the uh, two pillars must be 1. So that's the reason why first I need to place this third disk on fourth position, and from here I can place on the top of the fourth disk. Similarly, I can do for 2 and 1. Similarly, if I am on descending order, same way I can do, like putting this fourth disk on fifth, then putting third on the fourth position, and then again putting this on the top of the fourth position. Same way I can do that. So answer would be always yes in case of increasing and decreasing. Now let's suppose disk's length or sizes are not in increasing or decreasing order. So if you take on a first test case, this is first 3, 4, 2. So this is not an increasing or decreasing order. For that, because first disk should be of maximum size, only then I will be able to place all the disk of smaller size on the top of that. So first I need to choose the disk with maximum size. So here is my disk with maximum size 4 at index first, second, third. So once I found the index third, which is the maximum size of the disk, after that I can see the left or right of that index. So left if it is in decreasing order and right is also in decreasing order, element or size are in decreasing order, then answer would be yes. Otherwise answer would be no. How? because this is my disk of size 4. Now I can choose this third, then I can choose second, then I can choose first, right? So it's always possible if I've chosen if I found the maximum disk at position third, and after that I will see that on left or right all the disk size are in the decreasing order. So it's always possible to place all the disk on the one pillar. So guys, hopefully you understand the solution of this problem, and let me show you the code also so that you can have a better idea. So here you can see that I get the maximum index, and after that from that index I, I go to a left side of that index and see all the elements are in decreasing order. If yes, if no, then answer will be no. If element are in decreasing order, then fine. Then I go to the right side of left side of that particular index and see all the elements are in decreasing order. If it's fine, the answer would be yes. Else, answer would be no. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Hope you like this video. Thank you.